The Merritt Knights suffering a pretty difficult loss yesterday as well. This is a team that fell victim to a good Enterprise squad who we've seen a couple of times this season already. 3-ball on the wing, no good. That missed by Jacob Garcia, and the rebound to Drexler Tanner. Famalo wants to push it up to Allred. Pass a little bit too far, led him just a bit too much, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Spartans. 1 minute gone by here in the opening quarter. It's 2-0 Emery.
You'll see this Merritt team really shoot the ball. Have several shooters. Hunter Davis, one of the purest shooters there is in 2A basketball, and so is Peralta as he comes off the bench.
Merritt Academy Knights holding gets Davis. Davis top of the key, wanted to go in the corner to Martinez. Lost the ball out of bounds, turnover. Ball goes back over to Emery. And again, the winner of this contest will play tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. against the winner of Parowan and Gunnison in the consolation bracket. Famalo to Allred. Allred on the left side wing, goes to Bailey. Fakes it right, goes left, takes it inside for an easy 2-point basket off of the glass, and the Spartans have opened up a 4-0 lead. So Famalo doing some work on his own, creating his own shot, and Escobar brings it up for the Knights. Right side wing goes top of the key. Holding gets Hennessy. Hennessy gives it off to Martinez. Martinez drives, floats up a tough look, no good. McDermott goes high for the rebound. And Gavin, who had a great game yesterday against South Summit, was just plagued with foul trouble throughout. Actually was disqualified in the fourth quarter with that 5th foul. Off to a great start. Gavin to Allred in the corner. Allred thought about the three, passes off to Wilstead, who drives right down the middle of the paint, goes glass up and in for 2 more. Dylan Wilstead makes it 6-0.
He has that look today. He didn't have that look yesterday. Did you think?
I don't think the officials allowed it with his foul trouble.
Maybe.
I think he had to play a little bit more in control.
Yeah, I think this Dylan, I don't know. He's a special athlete when he really gets that look.
We have a foul called going against Famalo. You know what? I'll steal a term. We call it Mamba mentality, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got that killer instinct.
Uh-huh.
Anthony Herrera will check in for Merritt. Going to the bench, it's Jacob Garcia. As Scott alluded to, Herrera, one of the normal starters for Merritt. And now Hennessy with the ball top of the key, gives it off, right side wing to Escobar. Escobar floats it now top of the key. Goes over far side to Davis. Davis works it in the corner to Martinez. They go back to Escobar. Escobar lost it inside. It's picked back up by Martinez, and a push foul called on the ground. Second team foul against the Spartans. It stops the clock with 5:25 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Emery if you're just joining.
Martinez, real physical, old school basketball player.
There's the inbounds. Get it to Escobar behind the perimeter line to Hennessy. He drives, floats one into Martinez. Now to Herrera, cross-court pass to Escobar. Merritt working around the perimeter, put up a 3. It's no good. Long shot by Davis. Rebound down low by Martinez. He goes up, draws the foul. It's 2 shots coming for Merritt.
Is that Bailey's second?
Yeah, 3 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, that's going to be big right there.
Oh, they called it on Gavin.
Oh. No, there we go.
No, they called it on Bailey. There we go.
They're just a little slow.
Well, you got 22 and 2.
Yeah.
That one goes against Bailey. Second foul. We know, of course, that Coach Jeffs is going to lead Bailey in the ball game. First foul shot is up and in, so Martinez gets rid of the goose egg on the board for Merritt. And now the team on the bench will sit down. They don't sit down until the squad scores.
Martinez, one of those players, shoots the ball left-handed, but you'll see when he gets the ball in the post, he finishes around the basket, mostly right-handed.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can pretty much use either hand. Very talented squad, this Merritt team. Tanner standing 15 feet away on the corner of the foul line, gives it to Famalo, who cuts down the paint, up and in, tough look, but Famalo goes right over the top of Herrera for 2.
Should have been a 2-and-1.
Should have. Famalo getting a full head of steam, putting it down and just bulldozing through this Merritt defense. And the Knights are about to make another sub. Rodolfo Peralta set to check in. Right now, Escobar working the ball at the penetration line. Gives it up to Martinez. Long 3 on the way, and it's in. 8-5. Merritt back within 3, and the Spartans want to run. Famalo up to Allred. He finds the cutter Wilstead, but a charge against McLean. McLean didn't quite like that call. Tried to take it in off the left side wing. And Scout, we've had about 6 or 7 charges go against us in this gym.
I agree with that. That one was, again, that's legit right there. Just needs that, he's got the big guy set. Make him move some. Make him move his feet just a little bit even.
Peralta in the ball game along with Escobar as Hennessy goes to the bench. Also Davis in the contest. You have Herrera and Martinez. Escobar, left side elbow, brings it back out around the penetration line nearly midway through this opening quarter. It's 8-5 Emery. Escobar uses a bounce pass inside. Herrera kicks it out to Martinez. He finds his man Peralta in the corner. Tried to go baseline. McLean sealed it. They go down low. Holding it's Herrera. Lost the ball. Poked away by Tanner. Still loose. Escobar picks it up. The Knights working around the wing. 3-ball up. Davis's shot is no good, and Famalo goes high for the rebound. Bailey pushes it. McLean on the elbow. Stops. Pops. Little short. Long board ran down by, nearly Wilstead, but he lost a handle, and it's handled by now Herrera. Herrera to Escobar. Coast to coast. Splits the defenders. May have gotten away with a travel, but they whistle the foul. And now Herrera will go to the foul line, Escobar will go to the foul line to shoot 2 for the Knights. You wanted the travel.
Oh, there's no question. Take that little shuffle step at the end. They're watching it from the NBA. It's that little scoop shuffle, that they're getting away with, and I don't agree with it.
Escobar missed the first foul shot off of the back iron. Reg Nilsson will check in. McLean Allred goes to the bench, so this means Famalo will move to the 3, so the backcourt now consisting of Wilstead and Nilsson. I like it.
Yeah. I think you need to make one adjustment. This Spartan team usually doubles down really hard on the post player, and Herrera's not a scorer. So you want to stay out, at the shooters.
Escobar missed both foul shots. Famalo drives hard, foul and 1. Bailey Famalo keeping it going, gets all the way into the hoop. Has a chance for that old-fashioned three-point play. Bailey's clicking. This looks like a different Spartan team. I don't think that this Merit squad is quite as good as South Summit, but they do have the athletes.
Yeah, they're going to really shoot the ball. They're not going to be as disciplined, and they're not going to be as tough defensively. So we'll see how that plays out.
Bailey converts the and 1. It's 11-5. Emery back up by 6. Escobar with a bounce pass off to Peralta. Peralta holding, still holding. Ridge with some fantastic defense.
It's quick.
Oh, he is, and feisty. He's going to move those hands. He moves the feet very well. And now Escobar will reset this offense for the Knights.
It's always surprising how quick the boys' game is after you watch the girls.
Right, we've been watching girls basketball all morning. There's quite a bit of difference in the speed. Peralta gets it to the corner. 3-ball on the way, no good. There's an errant shot by Jamison Moody, who is checked in for the Knights. Ball goes out of bounds. That was last touched. It looked like by Martinez down low. He didn't like the call. Martinez is a big boy.
Yeah, oh yeah. Big, wide body. This team's long. They're a good team. They got some good players.
Yeah, they can cause some problems. 2:39 left in the opening quarter. Still 11-5. Famalo lost the ball. Stripped momentarily by Martinez. Regains his dribble. Goes to it. Stops. Pops. Perimeter 3. On the way and in. Famalo is on fire. And he launched that one right over the top of Martinez. And Martinez looks to the bench like, are you kidding me?
I know. That was a great shot.
Oh. Bailey steps up, steps back, and just drops it from the elbow. Martinez tries to answer, and he does. Joel Martinez gives a 3 for 3, and it's 14-8.
That's kind of what I'm saying right there. Bailey doubles down with no need.
McDermott rushes inside. Turnaround shot from 5 is good. And now we have a stoppage on the court. And Drexler Tanner is bleeding all over. He's got blood all over his jersey, all over his shorts.
It's one of the drawbacks to being the white team, huh?
Yeah, it shows up. With just a bunch of spots of blood everywhere. I don't think that he's necessarily heavily bleeding. He's going to have to change jerseys. So Drexler will run to the locker room. It's 16-8. Damage is done off of Gavin's turnaround shot near the paint, and Bo Roundy will come in for Drexler Tanner as he heads to the locker room. Under 2 to play in the opening quarter. Merritt holding. Peralta goes to Escobar. Escobar kills it. Wanted to go to Martinez. Tough pass. Martinez had to climb a ladder to get it. Now comes down with it. Drives. Kicks it back out. Escobar pump fake. Drives into the paint. Kicks it out. Moody puts up a 16-footer good off of the glass. Tim Duncan style, and it's 16-10.
I like it.
Lost art. Mid-range jump shot going glass. You don't see that too often. Minute 26 left in the opening quarter. Nilsson to Famalo. Bailey's had the hot hand. Being guarded right now by Peralta. Tries to take him off the dribble. Finds an open Wilstead. Perimeter three. No good. Short rebound grab by Martinez. Martinez, the big fella, is going to bring it up himself. Big fella running the point. Gets it to Moody. Baseline 15-footer. Good once again. And the Knights have cut this lead to 4. 16-12 with a minute 5 left to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Martinez says this. I mean, he is a real solid player all around. Inside, outside, running the point.
Can pretty much do it all. Nilsson goes to Wilstead. Dillon tried to find McDermott, nearly lost it. McDermott saves it into the hands of Famalo. 3-point shot on the way. That's an air ball. A rare miss for Bailey in the opening quarter. Martinez with the rebound.
A little deep.
Heat check. Wilstead pokes a pass away. Ball falls into the backcourt. Escobar goes and grabs it. 35 seconds here in the first quarter. Escobar lost it. Picked up by Martinez. Three-ball in. And Martinez right over the top of Famalo. The two have gone tit for tat so far here in the first quarter. And it's 16-5. Spartans up by only 1.
I mean, that one was incredible.
Whew. Good-looking ball player. And now we have a push foul. This one goes against Merritt. Call it against Escobar. With 19.5 left here in the opening quarter. Been a quick quarter. And now Wilstead will inbound from the side. Dillon looking, gets it in. Holding now, it's Ridge. Penetration line picked up by Escobar. Goes over to Wilstead. Dillon being guarded by Moody. They get it to McDermott. Turnaround 14-footer, no good for Malo with the rebound down low. Bailey goes up and draws the foul on Martinez. 2 shots coming for Bailey Famalo.
That's the same thing right there. Did you see Bo up around the rim? He needs to stay down, just go rebound.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'll talk to his brothers.
Yeah, Bo is a sophomore. He's going to learn the game. He's going to learn the varsity game.
He can't believe how far he's come in a year or two.
Bailey knocks the first foul shot down, gets the bounce off of the rim. No, but Bo, I mean, from the first game of the season to today.
If you had seen him 2 years ago, you'd even realize it more fully.
Just growing into his body is what he's doing. Famalo knocks them both down. Escobar runs it up for Merritt. Is he going to get a shot off? He does. Corner three up, no good, in and out, and that takes us to the end of the opening quarter. Spartans have done the work. They lead 17-15. Should have been 18.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. Didn't he make both foul shots?
Yeah, they haven't counted that extra foul shot because the Spartans were up by 1. Famalo takes it in, scores 2 hoops, and that takes us to the end of the opening quarter. It's 17-15. Emery with the lead. We'll take a quick break, and we're back right after this.
All right, if you're thinking about getting a new truck, you're probably thinking about fuel economy. Well, you're going to want some torque to go with it. Because unless you're using your truck to deliver pizzas, you ain't getting anything done without it. Torque is power. It pulls trailers, hauls dirt, drags boulders. Torque is what gets the cap off your beer. And only the Ford F-150 with EcoBoost has the best combination of torque and fuel economy. Think about that. Introducing the new 2013 F-150.
When only the best will do, Price Auto Group.
With 32 years of dedicated service under his belt, Carbonwood Classics owner Doug Pincock knows a thing or two about cabinets. Go to Carbonwood Classics on 47 North, 100 West in Price for quality custom kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, entertainment centers, closet organizers, and a variety of countertop choices. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, the bitterness of poor quality lasts long after the sweetness of low price is gone.
18-15, Emery with the lead. It'll be Merritt basketball. Through that first quarter, Bailey Famalo paced the Spartans with 12. And then how about Joel Martinez? He had 11 for the Knights.
He said tit for tat.
Yeah. It's going to go back and forth, I think, in this contest. 10 seconds gone by. Escobar with the ball. He's joined out there by Peralta. Also Martinez. Down low, they have Herrera. And in the corner right now, it's Moody. That's the lineup for the Knights. 3 ball on the way. No good. Roundy with the rebound down low. Spartans will answer back with Ridge, Famalo, Wilstead, Roundy, and McDermott. Dillon drives, draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, you said it. There's been a couple of games this year where Dylan Wilstead has had that mentality. He had that look. One of the games was Wasatch Academy. That game was he was zoned in. Grand, absolutely. It was fantastic. Had, 34 points in that contest. And in this one, it's a similar look. Being very aggressive with the ball. Now he's at the foul line to shoot 2. 14 fouls for the Knights, 5 for the Spartans, and Dillon missed the foul shot off of the back of the iron.
Yeah, I got to hit foul shots.
Well, you got to. It's been at the Achilles heel for this squad. Dillon missed the second as well, and Martinez goes high for the rebound, gives it up to Escobar. Escobar straight away. gets into the paint, lost it, stripped by Nilsson, goes out of bounds. I thought it may have went off of Escobar.
I want you to watch and see. Does he travel when he takes that to the hole?
It's
or
close.
Is that just big?
It's really close.
Is he just that
It's
cover
really
a lot
close.
of territory?
Escobar's quick, does take some large steps, but he has penetration on the mind every time he's holding the ball at the top of the key.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to shoot the ball.
Far side, Peralta works it in down low. Herrera goes up, stripped by Famalo, and it's grabbed up high by McDermott. Emery back in transition. Bailey brings it left side, goes to the corner, gives it to Wilstead. Pump fakes on the elbow, splits the defenders, drives, lost it, picked up by Bailey on the baseline. And Bailey kicks it out to Ridge to reset this offense. 1 minute gone by in the second quarter. And now they call the travel on Wilstead as he came off of the left wing. That right there was as blatant as could be.
Yeah, he likes to fake with that right foot. That time he faked.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. You got to kind of fill the officials out for about a quarter and a half and see exactly what they're going to call. Because let's be honest, in the game of basketball today, we see a lot of traveling,
There's
Scott.
no question.
Peralta holding. Outside on the perimeter, goes across court to Escobar. It's 18-15, Emery by 3, 6:35 left here in the second quarter. Peralta face guarded by Ridge. As far side, Spartans in that 2-3 zone close quickly. Now it's Martinez, another three. That one span out, looked good. He gets his own rebound.
Double dribble, got away with it.
Gives it off to Moody. His baseline jumper's off the mark. Another rebound for the Knights. Escobar top of the key. He drives in, stops and pops from 12. It's no good. Rebound down low, grabbed by Famalo. Bailey's off to the races. It's a 1-on-3, so he'll reset this offense and get things set. 2 minutes gone by now in the second quarter. Been a fun game so far. A 2A rank. It's just been great all the way around for competition all year long.
Yeah, good parity,
Yeah.
good competition.
Bailey with the ball goes to Ridge, who flips it now to Wilstead, right side wing. Dillon drives, kills his dribble inside. Moody swats it away. Wilstead picks it up, gets his dribble back. Spartans work it near side wing. Famalo down low to McDermott. Tough shot, no good, but a foul called against Anthony Herrera, the big 6'8" center, and that'll send Gavin to the foul line. Gavin's been giving up about 2-3 inches every game this season to the bigs on the opposing team.
At least.
But the athleticism, you wouldn't know it, Scott.
No, because he plays the same place they do. He jumps so high, jumps so quickly. I mean, Herrera's 6'8", schedule. I mean, and Gavin, if he's 6 foot, I don't know what the program says. I don't care what the program says. He's 6 foot, 6'1" at best.
With his shoes on.
Yeah, and he's growing his hair out a little bit, so
Yeah.
maybe that gives him a little bit. But
Hunter Davis checks back into the game for the Knights. Moody will go to the bench. McDermott made good on the first foul shot. One more coming his way. That one is up, and it is no good. Another miss at the foul line for the Spartans. And the rebound handled by Martinez. Gives it up to Escobar. Escobar, right side elbow, kills it, brings it back out. 5:25 left here in the first half. Emery up by 4. And now the Knights are going to show some patience. Holding it to Escobar. Still holding, gives it off to Peralta, now to Martinez. You know, you want the ball in Martinez's hands, and the Spartans right now have done a great job in closing in on him here in the second quarter.
a lot of quickness out on the floor.
Peralta puts up a 17-footer right inside the three-point line,
Look at
halfway
this.
down, and it rims out.
As pretty as it can be,
Man.
but this wouldn't stay down, would it?
Perfect form, perfect release, everything you want. It just didn't drop. 4:49 left. Ridge with the ball. Ridge brings it left side, hands it off to Wilstead, who's in the paint. One-handed pass to McDermott, swatted by Martinez, and Martinez is called for the foul. And that'll send Gavin to the line. But more importantly, I believe that's the third personal on Martinez.
Well, I don't know why he's
Second,
complaining.
excuse me. He says he was straight up. He wasn't straight up.
I mean, if he wouldn't have been so violent with it, he might have got away with it. But
First foul shot for Gavin is in. So only 2 personals for Martinez, not 3. 20-15, Emery back up by 5. Second shot for Gavin is in. So after a rare miss, Gavin knocks down a pair. 21-15, 4:40 left here in the first half. McLean Allred will check in at the next dead ball for Emery High. Holding now, it's Hunter Davis to Peralta. Peralta goes cross court to Escobar, takes a couple of dribbles and gives it back to Peralta. Now Peralta wants to drive, splits the defenders, goes up on Roundy.
yeah,
They call a late travel. Boy, it was so late, I wondered as Wondered if they were going to call a foul on Bo inside. Spartans go back with McLean. Ridge goes to the bench. Did a great job giving McLean a little bit of a breather.
I thought he said he was going to have him go for Bailey. I heard him talk to him. Must have changed it.
McDermott inside. Little 5-foot turnaround, no good. Rebound hauled in by Davis. It's up to Peralta. Peralta kills his dribble on the right wing. And now the Knights work it around. They're a patient team offensively. They don't put up too many bad shots. They're disciplined on the offensive side. Maybe not so much defensively, but offensively they are.
I agree.
We have a timeout.
They can really stretch the floor, too, with their shooters.
They got the bigs that can launch the long ball. Timeout taken. 3:53 left in the first half. It's 21-15. Emery up by 6. We'll take a break, and we're back after this.
Allstate agent Don Manzanares from Don's hometown in...
This is Justin. He's getting some help for his dog. At Rocky Mountain Power, we think working together is the best way to find answers. It's vital to providing power 24/7. Working together as a company, we produce and deliver electricity the instant you need it. And that's an answer as dependable as your best friend.
Find out more about our customer service guarantees at RockyMountainPower.net.
To Emery Spartans basketball on KOAL AM 750 and 103.9 FM.
3:53 left here in the opening half. 21-15. Emery with the lead. Out of the timeout, they'll roll with Wilstead and Famalo in the backcourt. Allred at the 3. You got McDermott at the 4 and Roundy at the 5. Merritt's going to answer that back with Peralta and Escobar in the backcourt, along with Hunter Davis. Down low, Martinez and Herrera. Escobar drives in, stripped by Roundy. Excellent defensive play. Famalo feeds the outlet pass up to Dylan Wilstead. He goes high over the top of Martinez for 2 more. But credit Bo Roundy, who's been active defensively all week, Scott.
Yeah, he's done a great job around the basket. It allows us, you don't have to double down so much.
Yeah.
Just let the big guy play.
Martinez on the wing, goes cross-court, intercepted by McDermott. McDermott goes coast to coast, finishes right over the top of Escobar at the rim the opposite way. So 4 straight for Emery off of turnovers, and it's 25-15, Spartans up 10.
That's a great run right there.
Playing some inspiring basketball despite the fact the championship hopes are gone. Highest you can finish at this point is 5th place. She'll take a consolation bracket championship. Why not? 3 ball on the way. Peralta knocks it down. Going in off the left side elbow. 25-18. Emery up by 7. Wilstead thought about trying to answer back with his own 3. Thinks otherwise and kicks it out to Famalo. Bailey goes around a high pick by McDermott. He's going to slow it up. Wanted a little give and go action. Pick and roll didn't quite work. And now Famalo taking his time, goes to Wilstead in the right corner. Dylan, pump fake, puts it on the ground, stripped. Now handled by Escobar. It's a 2-on-1 in favor of the Knights. Escobar at the rim, no good. Rebound by Davis. He goes back up, easy 2 points. And so after the 4-0 run by the Spartans opened up the advantage, well, the Knights get it right back, 25-20 with 2:06 left here in the first half. Bailey with the ball, drives in, draws the foul and 1. Famalo from 8 feet out in the air, circus shot. And I think the Knights are just shaking their head at some of the acrobatic, tough looks that Bailey has knocked down in this ball game. Scott, you can't defend it.
Right. He takes that bump well, and that's going to be Martinez's 3rd.
Well, they'll keep him in the ball game, and Herrera comes out. Jamison Moody checks back in for the Knights. And 1 for Famalo was no good. Missed it short. McDermott gets the rebound, saves it, falling out of bounds, back to Bailey. Bailey now on the left wing, being face guarded by Davis. Goes to a crossover dribble. Lofts one in now to McDermott, 15 feet away at the foul line. McDermott drives, little one-hand hook, no good. Roundy with the rebound, putbacks off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. I thought that Moody knocked that out of Roundy's hand, but they say it was last touched by Bo, so back over to the Knights.
Nice try right there by Bo. This timing, he's batting that thing around, had a chance for it.
1 minute, 30 seconds left in the first half, 27-20 Emery. Final Emery basketball game of the day. The Lady Spartans will play tomorrow morning. And if we can get a win, we'll have doubleheader action, one after another. Yeah. Davis, top of the key to Escobar. Back to Martinez. Boy, Martinez has not seen the light of day. Has to kick it cross court over to Davis, who knocks down the corner three.
They have some phenomenal shooters.
And unselfish.
Yeah.
They don't force too much. 27-23, 60 seconds left in the first half.
4 great shooters on the floor right now.
Famalo goes to Wilstead. Finger roll at the hoop. It's no good, and Martinez grabs the rebound. Martinez running the point, pushes it up to Peralta. Stops, pops, elbow 15 feet, no good. Bailey grabs the long rebound. Bailey wants to run the other way. He gets to the paint. Tries a bounce pass to Allred. It's poked out of bounds by Hunter Davis. Spartans will keep possession. Could have been a lot worse as Jacob Garcia comes in, and Peralta will go to the Pine.
I like to see Bailey get all the way to the basket that time. You got Martinez with 3 fouls in front of him. Let's see how he wants to finish up.
Bailey lofts it into Roundy, facing the basket, easy 2 points. You can't stop it. We've seen it a million times last year with Dawson. We see it again with Bo.
Dawson, it was like automatic.
Oh, yeah. And Bo will learn it.
Yeah.
Only a sophomore, and he's already got it down. 25 seconds left here in the first half. 29-23, Emery by 6. Price Auto Group halftime show coming up next. We'll break down the first half statistics. See if the Spartans can hang tight, take a 6-point, maybe even more of an advantage into the break. 12 seconds. Cross-court pass. Wilstead nearly picked it off. Escobar grabs it, hands it off to Davis. 3 ball is in. Hunter Davis has back-to-back trays. And the Knights have cut it to 3. Famalo with the ball. 2-1. Half-court heave. Well short. We'll go to the break up 3.
That's nice. I mean, like I said, they've got some serious shooters, so they're never out of the game.
Oh, they can launch from downtown, and that is what's kept them afloat. Hunter Davis scores 6 quick ones right at the end of the first half, Scott. So instead of a 9.
Hi, I'm Mikat Hodges, your customer service representative, and I am your local advantage.
Mike Barker, plant maintenance and repair.
I'm Micah Iverson, Director of Broadcast Operations for ETV Channel 10.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
Emery Telecom, your neighbors serving you by providing convenient local customer service centers where you need them in Price, Orangeville, and Moab. Emery Telecom, your local advantage.
I don't have a lot of time to waste running around. I also have a budget to live with. When I went into the Price Auto Group and spoke with Keith Mason, I told him what I wanted and could afford. The Price Auto Group worked out all the details, and I drove away with my new van. I love the Price Auto Group. They're my van headquarters.
When only the best will do. Price Auto Group.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you prepared for your future? Have you thought about college? Hi, this is Dr. Alex Herzog, Associate Vice Chancellor at USU Eastern. At USU Eastern, we know starting college is a big step. But don't worry, our advisors are...
Hello, boys and girls.
Need a sports fix? Tune in to KOAL AM 750 and 103.9 FM, the home of Drive Time Sports with Jordan Buscarini from 4 to 5 p.m. and Sports Byline with Ron Barr from 8 to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. KOAL is also the play-by-play home of Emery High, USC Eastern, Utah Jazz, Utah Utes, and NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Racing. KOAL News, Talk, Sports in Eastern Utah.
AJ's Collision Center has a good reputation for locals that's only gotten better over the years, 30 years to be exact. That's because AJ's has always striven to use the latest technology, equipment, and products, along with a carefully trained staff to give their customer service beyond their expectations. And when seamless repair work's been done, you can be sure it was done at AJ's. So schedule your repair for new or old damage. You'll be glad you did.
Service beyond your expectations. AJ's.
After a car accident, our bodies can fool us into thinking we've walked away without a scratch. What about our children? They may feel fine when there may be something seriously wrong. Children's bodies heal differently than adults, and children may not know how to identify the warning signs of an injury. If you or your children have been in an accident, see your doctor and get a referral to Castleview Physical Therapy. They specialize in getting young and older bodies healthy after an accident. Castleview Physical Therapy, located in the Jeff Manley Wellness Center next to Castleview Hospital.
Desert View Federal Credit Union is a proud sponsor of Emery High Sports. Like all sports, Desert View Federal Credit Union likes to think of managing your finances as a team sport. Let Desert View Federal Credit Union be part of your financial team. Desert View Federal Credit Union offers direct deposit for payroll checks, debt management counseling, and online banking. plus home, auto, and signature loans on approved credit. Visit our website, dview.org, for more information. Go Spartans.
Membership and eligibility apply. Loans on approved credit. Member NCUA.
Why do people choose First Choice Auto Body and Paint? Well, let's hear what this customer had to say.
I had a small accident. First Choice came and picked up my car and gave me a ride home. First Choice did all the paperwork with my insurance company. Then First Choice sent me photos during the work. One of the best parts of dealing with First Choice is they back all their work with a lifetime warranty.
First Choice Auto Body and Paint is part of the Price Auto Group.
When only the best will do. Price Auto Group.
It's the Halftime Report with Jordan Buscarini.
Halftime here at the Sevier Valley Center. And the Emery Spartans are up on top of the Merritt Knights, 29-26, on what has been a very entertaining basketball game. A very quick one, Scott. That first half took about 30 minutes is all. Very quick back and forth. But let's take a look at the first half statistics here on the Price Auto Group halftime show. Bailey Famalo leads all scorers with 14 points. Even more impressive, a very efficient 5 of 7 from the field.
Had that one, he shot an air ball from about 28. Other than that, he's been great.
And he's been right on. He's also got 4 rebounds, and he's handed out a couple of assists. You take a look at other performers for the Spartans. Gavin McDermott with 9 points. You know, this is just... it's routine for Gavin. I mean, he's going to float around the 9, 10-point mark a half. Not a game, a half.
You know, he just doesn't get that many looks either. But he's crafty. He just shoots the ball so many different angles and time, and then he jumps so well. He just, I don't know, have you seen anybody who can't get a shot off on?
No, I haven't. And which is saying something, because at Wasatch Academy, he went up against the Muhammad kid, who stands 6'9", and it still wasn't a problem for him. Yeah, so Gavin has just continued to put forth a brilliant senior campaign. Emery shoots the ball very well, 58% in that first half, 11 of 19 from the field. We take a look at the individual scoring for the Knights through the first half. Joel Martinez had 11 points, all of which came in the first quarter, shooting 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from downtown, 2 of 2 at the foul line. Spartans did a great job of denying him the ball. You know, I'm going to go back to yesterday's game against South Summit. Bo Rydalch is a kid that was leading 2A in scoring at about 22 points a contest, had maybe 5 or 6 meaningful touches in the first half, Scott. Martinez didn't have any in that second quarter. The Spartans have done a great job of denying, I guess we can say, powerful scorers, touches.
I think it's surprising you can do that in a 2-3 zone, too.
They're so athletic, so quick, and that's what it is.
Extend it here and, stretch it there, make a lot of good adjustments.
Yeah, Martinez, leading scorer right now on the Knights with 11 points. Hunter Davis has 8 points. He had 6 right at the end of the first half, knocking down back-to-back trays to chop into that lead. As we continue on here with the Price Auto Group halftime show, Emery 29, the Knights 26. The Knights shoot 37% from the field. Difference in the ball game, they've knocked down 6 threes. Spartans have only knocked down 1. It's a team that'll live and die by the long ball, and that's what happened to them yesterday. They didn't shoot it particularly well, Scott, in that elimination matchup, and that's why they're in the consolation bracket.
Yeah, you talk about how well Emery's been offensively and everything that's happened, and then you look up and only up by 3. That three-point shot sometimes can be an equalizer.
Yeah.
But like you say, live and die by it. Tough to win a championship. Typically, teams don't shoot the ball that well 3 days in a row.
No, that's what makes it difficult, and it's a one-and-done tournament. If it was double elimination, maybe, but not
with
when
a little more breaks.
You're not 3 straight days. You're not going to see it. Spartans up on top right now, 29-26. Dylan Wilstead has 4 points. He's taking the ball hard to the basket, Scott, but Bailey's been so great shooting-wise, and then you have Gavin to kind of equal it out down low that Dylan, I guess he's kind of found kind of hard to find his touches in the first half when you have 2 kids clicking the way Bailey and Gavin have.
Yeah, people know he's. They look at the box score. You see how many points that Wilstead has scores. They're not going to give you a lot of easy looks. I think that you might see now we penetrate. He might be able to slide to a spot to shoot. I think more of that might come because they've really penetrated the ball well so far.
Price Auto Group halftime show. That's going to do it. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with second half action. Right now, Emery up on top, 29-26. We're back with the third quarter in just a moment.
A Carbon County native, Dr. Nicholas Hansen has come back to our community, offering his expertise in family medicine. Dr. Hansen received his medical degree at the University of Utah and completed his residency in San Antonio, Texas. He brings with him a compassionate nature and strong family values. Dr. Hansen is board certified in family medicine and open to patients of all ages, including pediatrics. Dr. Hansen offers pediatric school physicals, sports physicals, well child exams, as well as newborn care. Dr. Hansen is now welcoming new patients. Call 435-637-2300 to schedule your appointment today. Magnuson Lumber in Castledale has everything for contractors and do-it-yourselfers alike. From roofing, plumbing, electrical, and a complete line of DeVoe paints, Magnuson Lumber either has it in stock or can get it quickly with your choice of home delivery. Don't forget to check out Magnuson's selection of home decor with everything from vases, mirrors, and everything else to decorate your home. Call 381-2574 or visit Magnuson Lumber at 495 East Main Street in Castledale.
That son of yours, the daredevil, he's always on that motorcycle like some kind of juvenile delinquent. When is he gonna grow up? He says, I know, Ma, it's too much fun. Well, I have been on that motorcycle. It is not fun.
Some people want more out of life, and we insure the things that make more possible. Safeco Insurance.
Trying to play video games with slow internet? It's like game over, man. But now there's extreme internet from Emery Telecom. With consistent 20 and 40 meg download speeds, Extreme delivers the gaming edge that blows the competition away. No matter how many devices you have online, Extreme is reliable, secure, and backed by local customer service and tech support. When fast isn't fast enough, go Extreme. Call or click emerytelecom.com today.
It just happens so fast.
Oh, man. Oh, it has. It has. I mean, you go back, seems just like yesterday we were walking around the practice field talking to Coach Jones and then talking to yourself about the football team that we had, and football flew by. Now we're talking baseball with Coach Gordon on Monday on Drive Time Sports. So it's just flying by. Emery Sport and Sports, though, nothing like it here in the Castle Country area. And we have a second half ready to go.
Baseball games start Tuesday.
It's amazing.
Surprising?
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Spartans have baseball.
USU Eastern started about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. College, I understand. But
high school, a little bit different, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
It'll be Emery ball
tomorrow. For some of them, they'll play the next day.
They'll play the very next day. Well, Drexler Tanner is back on the court wearing number 33 now instead of the traditional number 12. I think that's Jackson Jensen's number, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
No, that's Kobe Butler.
Kobe Butler. Jackson's 35.
35,
yeah.
yep.
Excuse me. Turnover for the Spartans right out of the gate.
That's how it is to be dressed as a freshman.
Yeah.
Give up whatever you got for the betterment of the team.
It'll come back around. You pay it forward when you're a senior, right?
Yeah, you do, in fact.
So there we go. 7:35 left here in the third quarter.
Drexler's a kid you don't mind trying to help, for sure.
No. Gives a great interview on radio, by the way.
Super nice kid.
Escobar drives inside. Floater from 5 feet falls, and it's 29-28. That Emery lead is down to 1. Didn't take long for the Knights to strike off of that Spartan turnover. Bailey right now being guarded closely by Garcia. Drives in, shot off the mark, and Martinez with the rebound, and the Knights can take the lead. We knew this team has the athletes. We knew this team was going to be a game opponent for the Spartans.
I mentioned in the pregame, how interested are they? I mean, that's the real key.
Driving Escobar, no good. McDermott with the rebound. Yeah, you have such high expectations coming into it, and now you're playing for no more than 5th place. So you do wonder if that's a little bit of a downer. McDermott goes up, tough shot doesn't fall. Tanner with the rebound, called for the push. That's a good call.
It was. But do you have 17-inch biceps? Do you get watched for that?
Absolutely, you do.
I mean, it was a good call. But
Drexler very put together, yeah, to say the least. 6:25 left in the third quarter. Knights once again looking to take the lead. It's 29-28, Emery by 1. It's been a little bit of a stale offensive performance since the break. 3-point shot for Davis is in. And Hunter Davis has 11 points. 9 of them have come from beyond the arc. And the Knights hold a 31-29 lead. Famalo's holding. Gives it off top of the key to Tanner. Goes back to Bailey in the corner to
Short.
Wilstead. 3 ball, well short. The rebound grabbed by Escobar. And now the Knights want to push it. Davis thought about another one. Instead gives it to Escobar, who goes back to Davis. Corner 3, no good. Long rebound hauled in by Garcia, and Garcia took too many steps. Did not like the call at all. Yeah, but the referees have not allowed anyone to slide that
They've
pivot.
been consistent.
They have been very consistent on both sides.
Escobar's the only one I'm wondering who's going to get his turn.
Here we go. Wilstead drives in, finger roll, good. Gets the soft touch off the side of the iron.
Over Herrera.
Oh, man. That's that body control for Dylan Wilstead as he cuts into the paint. 31 all with 5:25 left in the third quarter.
He can finger roll that from 8 feet.
Just a really rare talent offensively. Pomalo guarding up on Garcia. Bring it near side to Escobar. Escobar goes back to Garcia, standing at the 5-second line with 5:09 left in the third. Now to Davis. Davis has had the hot hand. Passes up on the shot, goes back to Garcia. Garcia with a crossover dribble, stripped, and it's picked up by Pomalo. Late whistle. Reach called against McDermott.
It's late.
Really late. And now Gavin will go to the bench. His second personal foul. And the Knights will take a sub as well. Peralta will come in. Martinez goes to the bench. You know, McDermott was really hampered with fouls yesterday, Scott. We had to go about 9 minutes of action without seeing him.
He must be sick, too. They're keeping the garbage can around when he's sitting there.
4:49 left in the third. Escobar drives, bounce pass off to Peralta. Goes back to Garcia, who lost the ball out of bounds. Thought it went off his knee, but they say last touch by Dylan. Well, my view was a little bit blocked by the official.
Coach Jeff thought the same, but I mean, does every coach say that every time?
Sure, why not? Especially when you're a savvy vet like Coach Jeff, right?
He's been around.
Near the midway point here in the third quarter, 31 all. The Knights. Errant pass that time. They try to work it inside out, and Herrera throws it away, so the ball will go back to Emery. They'll inbound on the side at midcourt. You hate to see unforced turnovers as a coach, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I heard the coach say. What were you going to do with it? I mean, it's not that you just missed it. You weren't trying to make anything happen.
Bailey drives, reach-in foul called on Garcia. And so shots coming now for Bailey. Moody will check in for the Knights.
Efficient and productive in the first half.
Oh, yeah. I like watching the mid-range game. Proved the ability to go glass as well. Bailey has an opportunity to break the tie. First shot is up, and it's in. 32-31 Emery. One more coming his way.
This Herrera kid's a good shooter, too. I just need to, I don't know how old he is. They don't put their age on here, but he just needs to develop his game. 6'8", and can shoot the ball, but he's got to decide who he is a little better.
33-31 as Bailey knocks down both foul shots. Shot in the paint, no good. Peralta had a decent look at it. Couldn't get it to fall. Wilstead now with the ball. Uses a spin move, creates space, gets to the paint. Hard move, up and in for two more. Dylan Wilstead. Boy, Scott, he's not even trying to knock down the perimeter shot. He says, give me the ball. I got a full head of steam. I'm going to take it hard
Give
to the
him
basket.
an inch.
Yep.
I mean, he just gets to the basket.
Give him an inch, and he turns it in to 6-7 feet in the paint easily, quickly. Ball back over to the Knights. Corner three, up and in. Jacob Garcia.
Shuffled both feet.
Another three ball cuts the Spartan lead back down to one. Pomalo goes to a crossover dribble. Creates a little bit of space. Now goes around a high pick set by Tanner. Bailey to Dylan. Dylan being guarded by Escobar. Tries to drive inside. Tied up. A lot of contact. No foul. Turnover. Ball handled by Garcia. Goes over to Escobar. Brings it up right side of the court. Far side. Into the corner. Three ball for Peralta. No good. Long rebound grab by McLean Allred. Well, McLean's had a quiet game offensively. Hasn't really gotten too many looks. Definitely wouldn't hurt to get him rolling.
They could use that. They need that other option.
Bailey drives inside. Another foul called, so Pomalo making a living at the charity stripe right now. Nothing wrong with that. Bailey's smart enough to know. You know what it is, Scott? We were talking before the game. It's the ability to go to the crossover dribble, step back, and instantly go. I mean, and it's right or left. You don't know which side Bailey's going to go on. He's so crafty with both hands. Again, it's a rare talent on the perimeter.
Change of direction really makes a difference. Change of speed, change of direction.
Spartans go back to the bench. Tanner replaced by Gavin McDermott. So now it's McDermott around you down low. Bailey knocks down a pair, 37-34. Emery up by 3. Escobar brings it up. Near side now to Garcia. Garcia goes right back to Escobar. Escobar directs some traffic. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Moody. Moody into the corner, holding. Now it's Garcia once again. He's already knocked down 1 3 ball. Goes behind the back and gives it off to Escobar, far side. Patience right now for the Knights offensively. Right now it's a 1-possession game, and they're going to make sure they get the shot they want. Garcia right now on the left elbow, face guarded by Wilstead. Uses a bounce pass to Hunter Davis. He's a sharpshooter. He's had the hot hand.
He's currently in a box and 1.
And again, look who you have guarding on that and 1, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It was McLean yesterday, and they're doing it again. Shot up, no good. Peralta got a good look from 15. Pomalo outlets it up to Wilstead. He takes it in with ease. 2-point basket, body control in the air. He forced Davis to go right by him, Scott, and then just laid it in. Hang time was huge on that one.
How long can you keep Martinez on the bench? He's only got 3, doesn't he?
Yeah, you got to go back to him relatively soon. It's a 5-point lead for the Spartans, and just as we say that, Martinez is going to check back into the game. Moody, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to McDermott. 1:43 left here in this contest. Or third quarter, I should say. 3 ball for All Red. Corner in! McLean from downtown. There it is. We called for it just a minute ago, and now it's 42-34. Spartans are opening it up.
Nice run right here by the Spartans. Guard the 3-point. I'm not saying give up a 2, but don't let them shoot 3s.
That's their game. Escobar loves to drive, doesn't necessarily like to shoot it downtown, but he'll kick it out. This time he does to Peralta on the baseline, who finds Garcia. Wing 3, right back at you. The Knights get it back. 42-37. Emery in transition. Wilstead to the hoop. Fouling 1. Dillon off of this right wing, Scotty gets the pass from Famalo, which was right on the money. He takes it right in. The Knights tried to stop him. Good luck with that. Now he has a chance.
That's a great job. That's a great finish. I mean, he just finishes so strong, so high.
Now the Knights will go back to the bench. Hootie Hennessy will check in along with Martinez. So you have Hennessy and Garcia, Escobar, Moody, and Martinez as Wilstead knocks down the and 1. Timeout taken on the court. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Emery up 45-37. We'll take it as well. We're back right after this.
Sunnyside Credit Union is a proud sponsor.
Hi, I'm Mikat Hodges, your customer service representative, and I am your local advantage.
Mike Barker, plant maintenance and repair.
I'm Micah Iverson, Director of Broadcast Operations for ETV Channel 10.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
We are your local advantage.
Emery Telecom, your neighbors serving you by providing convenient local customer service centers where you need them in Price, Orangeville, and Moab. Emery Telecom, your local advantage.
Centricom High-Speed Internet presents things you wish would happen faster. Your kids getting ready in the morning. The workday. And payday. At Centricom, we can't make payday come any faster, but when it does come, we can help you manage that money faster with high-speed internet service. We can't make the workday faster, but we can make it easier with blazing speeds for the office. And as for the shower, yeah, good luck with that. Visit Centricom.com for more information. With Centricom, everything works better.
62-72.
Back to the action on KOAL AM 750 and 103.9 FM.
45-37, Emery up by 8. Out of the timeout, they go to Wilstead and Famalo along with Allred, Roundy, and McDermott down low. The Knights will answer back with Garcia, Hennessy, so have Herrera, Moody, and Martinez in the ball game. Herrera 15 feet away, gives it up top of the key, and then Garcia lost it. Able to recover. Brings it near side now to Hennessy. 45 seconds. Hennessy tries to loft one up. Famalo intercepts it. Bailey's going to go coast to coast. Fouled from behind. 14 foul against the Knights. Do they rule this one on the ground, or you got to rule this a shot, right?
It's gotta be a shot. 2 shots. Nice job right there as Bailey really extended out. They're staying in that box and 1. They that time just put it on Martinez.
Bailey
first one.
makes good again, 46-37. Hey, knocking down the foul shots today, Scott.
Yeah. Wilsted's what, 0 for 2, isn't he? Or
Yeah.
2 for 3? And you jinx Bailey.
Yeah, of course. I'm famous for that.
That's what an announcer does, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I did it last night a time or two. Baseline runner-up, no good as Moody tried to convert. Again, Wilstead ahead of the pack, goes up for 2, and it's good. Boy, you know, if you weren't paying attention, you'd think he's cherry-picking, but Scotty's not. He's so quick off of the wing, yeah. The fastest player on the court, and it's 48-37. Largest lead of the ball game for the Spartans. It's 11. Garcia to Hennessy, splits the defenders, drives in, foul called, stops the clock with 9 seconds to play in the third.
That one. Just didn't need it. I don't
No.
think Moody's going to. No, not Moody. Hootie. Moody's not going to hurt you there. Don't foul.
No. So it's on the ground. It's only the third team foul for the Spartans, so the Knights to inbound now on the baseline. Davis gets it in. 3-ball up, no good. Martinez with the miss, Wilstead with the rebound. Bailey has 3 seconds. He's getting moving. Bailey, midcourt heave at the buzzer, no good. Short off the front iron, nearly went. And that'll take us to the fourth and final quarter.
Hey, I'm calling one. Well, I guess Bailey's going to be going, but I could see, you know, everybody's looking for somebody to shoot that long one like that. How about the alley-oop right there? I mean, I know.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
Stay in the game with the Emery Telcom Triple Play. Catch all the action with Emery Digital TV. Tons of sports channels, plus TiVo DVR to watch games on your schedule. Track your teams and check out video highlights with extreme internet speeds up to 40 megs. Plus, talk sports all you want with Emery Telcom phone with unlimited local calling. Get the winning combination. Call or click emerytelcom.com today for the Triple Play bundle.
You're listening to Emery Spartans basketball on KOAL AM 750 and 103.9 FM.
Final 8 minutes of regulation. It's 48-37. Emery with an 11-point lead. Out of the break, they come out with the original starting lineup minus Tanner plus Roundy. And the Knights will answer back with Herrera, Martinez, Escobar, also Peralta on the court along with Hunter Davis.
We've got a lot of shooters on the floor.
They do, but Martinez hasn't shot really, Scott, since the first quarter. To Peralta, pump fake, drives in the paint, little floater, no good, rebounded by Martinez. His putback's no good. Finally, up and in with Herrera for 2, and the lead is back down to 9.
Oh, going to run delay.
Spartans are going to run some clock, maybe shorten this game up a little bit.
Up by 9.
Why not? I don't see anything wrong with it.
We've seen him run it with 1.
Right, right. And right as they do that, they lull him to sleep, and Wilstead drives it in, flips it off to Roundy, misses, gets his own rebound, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it back in for 2.
Kept the ball high. Padding the stats.
50-39.
You don't usually see that except for in junior jazz.
Yeah. Roundy, only a sophomore. Boy, he's going to be turning some heads for a long time to come. 3-ball from the corner, no good. Martinez with a miss. Davis gets the rebound. Another opportunity here for the Knights. They are crashing the offensive glass right now. Peralta drives, stops, pops from 10, no good. Long rebound to Allred. Allred hands it off to Famalo, and the Spartans are now going to take their time once again. Bailey goes to work. Hands it off to Allred. Allred tries to take his man off the dribble. Goes back to Famalo, who drives inside. Flips it back. Wilstead holding. Wilstead wants to drive in, and a reach-in foul whistled. Stops the clock with 6:10 left to play in the contest.
That could have been on Davis or...
Yeah, take your pick. They call it on Hunter Davis.
Hammond Finch in the game for the first time.
First time we've called Finch's name.
Got one guy on the bench, hasn't been in.
Famalo with the ball in the corner. Brings it straight around. Bailey going to run some clock. 6 minutes even left in the contest. Crosses over. Reach-in foul called. This one against Moody. Bailey goes down to the ground. Nice sportsmanship by Merritt, helping Bailey up. 5:56 left. Nilsson comes into the ball game, and McLean goes to the bench. And now Wilstead to inbound from the side. Gets it into Famalo. Bailey out to Ridge. Emery going to take a little air out of the basketball right now. 5:45 left. Ridge to Famalo. Bailey takes Moody off of the dribble. Gets to the paint. Shot, no good. Rebound by Roundy. Has it lost. It's a reach-in foul against the Knights. That's an easy call to make. Foul called against Moody.
That's what's frustrating. You finally get the ball up on the rim, and then you don't rebound it.
Yeah. Bo Roundy goes to the line. Still up and coming tonight here on KOAL at 7:30. The USU Eastern Golden Eagle men's basketball team will look to punch their ticket to the Scenic West Athletic Conference Championship game when they take on CSI. Roundy misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Ball goes out of bounds. That contest is coming up, so stay tuned for that. We'll hightail it to Ephraim and just continue on what's been a loaded, fun week of local basketball. Knights back with it. Walking it up far side is Peralta. Peralta 15 feet away, hands it off to Ammon Finch. Finch into the paint.
Oh.
Lost the handle. Dillon's called for the reach. I don't know if the contact had anything to do with Finch losing that basketball, though.
Yeah, it looked like it was loose.
They rule it in the act of shooting, so 2 shots coming for Finch. First one is up, and it's in.
There's nobody back.
Wilstead's all by himself at midcourt. Hey, Peralta looks back and says, oh, there you are.
Martinez is on, hey, you get back there.
Seen that enough. Second shot, no good for Finch. Rebound to McDermott. Once Dillon gets ahead of you, forget about it.
Yep.
He's the equivalent to a Desmond Howard returning a punt. I mean, once he's ahead of it, it's gone. Just forget about it. Famalo with the ball at the 5-second line, being face guarded by Moody. Crosses over, gets into the paint. Famalo, shot at the rim, no good. Rebound grab by McDermott. McDermott goes right back up with it, no good. The Spartans have gone cold down low, and Peralta gets a rebound. 50-40. Herrera holds on the elbow. Still not a whole lot of urgency from this Merritt squad, and that time Herrera throws it back, and Famalo's right there to pick it off. Gets it to Wilstead. Wilstead, pump fake in the corner. Kicks it back out to Bailey. You'd expect to see a little bit more urgency setting something up for the Knights, but we haven't, Scott. They're like freelancing right now.
I told you last time I saw them, they looked like a City League team.
Yeah.
And they're a lot more disciplined and structured now, but it's kind of the same comment you were making.
There's not a lot of urgency. Near the midway point here in the fourth quarter. Wilstead drives in, draws the foul shot up, no good. Finch with the body foul. And so shots coming out for Wilstead. Game has tightened up just a little bit as far as the officiating. Let a lot go in the first half, not the case here in the second.
Yeah, I think that, especially when you're, it looks like, hey, our team's trying to foul. Good. Wilstead shot the foul shot. I think didn't he shoot the technicals last year?
Yeah.
And then early in the year, he was money, and then went through a drought where.
Shot the technicals this year, actually, in the game against Banza, yeah. He's got one more coming his way.
He doesn't look confident there.
Confident everywhere else, that's for sure. Knocks that one down. Makes it 52-40. Holding now, it's Escobar. 4:13 left. Escobar brings it left side elbow. Goes far side now to Garcia. Garcia to Martinez. Back to Garcia. He drives, finds his man in the corner. Open look for Moody, and it's an air ball. Didn't even touch the net. McDermott with a rebound, and he calls a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Wise play that time by Gavin.
Yeah, nice job. They had 3 guys, had him trapped with the baseline. Is that why Moody's such a good short-range shooter? Mid-range shooter?
Yeah, you don't want to go past 16 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. He shot that one 16. The problem is he was standing at 19.
Right, right. He's got it down cold if he can go glass. Can't go glass from the corner either.
It's tough.
Spartans up right now, 52-40. Out of this 30-second timeout, I believe the Spartans got 3 timeouts remaining. And the possession arrow is in their favor.
Yeah, that's, shortened the game. Seems to always make you nervous, though, doesn't it?
Sometimes. I'm reminded about 3 years ago when we played Green River and ran the clock for pretty much the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It made you nervous then.
Yeah.
And look, I'm one of the few that'll say it. I was entertained by it.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Yeah,
Seeing some of the crisp passes that you can make when you take the air out of the ball, it's fun. Full court pressure right now being applied by the Knights, and Famalo breaks it, no problem. Goes over to Ridge. Ridge drives.
Oh.
Tries to float one up to Bo, a little bit too hot to handle. And that one's about another foot down. Bo grabs it and flushes it.
Bailey's a master at that. The timing between Ridge and Bo is not there yet. We'll see it.
Oh,
that'll be a thing of beauty in the future.
A distributor with a big man down low who can throw it down.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. Turnover down low for...
Will's starting to come off this Merritt team.
Yeah, they are. They're running out of time. 3:19 left to play. Ridge with the ball brings it out to Famalo in the corner. Bailey wants to get inside. Scoop shot, no good, but he draws the foul, so Bailey will go back to the charity stripe for 2 with 3:12 remaining in the contest. Emery up by 12. Matches their largest lead of the ball game.
It's nice to have such good penetrators. I mean, you have Wilstead and Faimalo that are just phenomenal. And Gavin finishes well. You know, the pass that's been open has been to Bo, and he'll get there. Still not bad. I mean, if you can get it to him so he can dunk it. But, it just gives you a luxury that is frustrating as a defensive team.
Yeah. Bailey knocks down the second one. Makes it 54-40 with 3 minutes left to play. Now holding, it's Escobar. Escobar drives, nothing there, traveled, tried to throw it off McDermott, but he took way too many steps beforehand.
I think he's fortunate, to me. That's the first one that's been called.
Yeah, I mean, you've called it all game long.
He's quick, and
Yeah.
sometimes you get so quick that you don't see it. But
No. Wilstead now with the ball with 2:45 left to play. Wilstead goes to work. Beautiful fake pass. Takes it in the paint. Up and in for 2 more. Wilstead with a beautiful, beautiful play again. And the lead is now 16. Martinez tried to go back with a fake himself. Didn't look quite as pretty as Dylan's. But he does earn a trip to the foul line. Stops the clock with 2:29 left to play.
Get over there and take an offensive foul.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see from 25 feet, the kid that's what he was going to do. He
Yeah.
was going to
Oh,
the
he
hole.
knew it.
Stand in front of it. That's the one sometimes Gavin gets in trouble with because he goes right to the hole.
Subs here for Merritt. They know their season's about to come to a close. Gonna go with Finch. Far side, it's Moody. So in the ball game, you have Hennessy, Peralta, and Martinez missed a pair of foul shots. And they call a lane violation. No, what do they call? No, blood.
Oh, blood.
Excuse me, blood on the leg of Gavin McDermott. So he's got to come out of the game, and Kevin Butler will check in for the final 2:27. Famalo to inbound. Gets it in. Ridge is going to be face guarded by Hennessy. Crossover by Wilstead. Gets across midcourt. 2:18 left to play in the contest. Bailey now holding. Bailey goes to Ridge. Ridge drives. Tried to feed it up top to Roundy, and that pass is intercepted. Finch has definitely given some hustle plays to this Knight team. And now it's Peralta. Drives in, draws the foul. It's the 6th foul against the Spartans. 2 shots coming now for Rodolfo Peralta.
That's the one that Rich's got to finish.
Yeah.
At the rim. And you have to do that enough to keep him honest. I know he likes to distribute.
Sure.
But you got to keep him honest.
Shot is up. It's in.
Wow, that's a lot of noise for a 15-point game.
Oh, I know. Student body's been great.
Yeah.
Emery's had a great following all year long. Second shot is up. Peralta cans both of them. 56-42, 2:01 left here in regulation. Bailey lofts one to Ridge. Ridge goes and grabs it. Hey, that's a kicker with that speed there, Scott.
It's no kicker. That's a kid who kicks.
The kickers are people too, as Bailey takes it inside,
Oh,
draws the foul, but they didn't call it. Butler's there for the putback. I think Bailey will take that. Hey, he's sharing the love now with Butler. Minute 40 left to play in the contest. I think the officials want to get out of here or something.
Yeah, either that or they wanted Butler to get in the books.
They got in. Martinez drives, little contact, no foul there. Butler with the rebound, has it stripped, goes down to the ground to get it. And now a timeout taken by Emery. Stops the clock with $1:28 left in this one. We'll take the final timeout with them, come back for the conclusion. Emery on their way to playing again on Saturday. They lead Merritt 58-42. We're back after this.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
BK Stop and Shop in Huntington wants to wish the Emery Spartans and USU Eastern Eagles good luck in tournament play. Did you get your specialty pizza from BK's before the game started? If not, they'll see you at halftime. Call ahead and BK's can get it ready for you. BK Stop and Shop, 687-9393.
Back to the action on KOAL AM 750 and 103.9 FM.
Off of the inbounds pass, Wilstead takes it coast to coast, can't finish at the rim. A couple of misses on rebounds for Roundy. A little extracurricular activity. Roundy got shoved by Peralta after the whistle, but the damage is done, and Kevin Butler will go to the foul line to shoot two with 1:11 left to play in the contest.
A nice job by both Kevin and Bo. Got the height coming back for next year.
Boy, I tell you what. Teams watching video on these two, they're going to cringe. You want to talk about the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Two-way basketball. I don't know anybody that's ever had that much size, Scott.
Yeah, they're big.
Butler knocks down the second. And now Ty Justice will come into the game. Wilstead will check out. Great game for Dillon. So Christian Singer, the only member of the Knights that has not played a minute of this contest, is now in. He comes in for Peralta.
Looks like he's about 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
About $115.
Hennessy holding, gives it up top of the key to Martinez. Martinez takes a step in, spin move, floats one up. It's good. Little hook that time by Martinez.
I told your dad he's going to be a City League legend.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
yeah,
he's got that. He can score any way. You know, probably doesn't have the right body size to play at the next level.
Pomalo with a crossover. The Spartans are going to run out this clock. They lead 59-44. If there is a dead ball, Bryce Dugmore is going to see some time. Bailey drives. There's the foul. Dugmore's coming in.
And come in for the shooter.
Yeah.
He'll miss on purpose.
No, not Bailey. He's going to make it on purpose.
I'm just teasing. That's how the luck goes sometimes.
Sure,
isn't it?
sure. I want to see Bryce log a couple of moments. Also, we'll see Jackson Jensen check in as well as Bailey knocks down the first shot. Jensen comes in. Roundy goes to the bench. Good performance by Bo once
Oh,
again.
yeah. Really good.
Winner of this game, which is going to be Emery, they'll take on the victor of Parowan and Gunnison. That contest is next. Bailey missed the second foul shot.
Told you.
Hey, Jensen gets a rebound. Bailey, now to Butler. He lays it in for 2 more. Kevin Butler's got 4 points off of the pine, and Martinez is going to run it quickly for the Knights. Floats one up, no good. Rebound by Famalo. Bailey lofts it up to Justice. Justice wants to take it to the hole. Now he thinks otherwise. Gives it out to Ridge. Ridge is going to just hold this ball. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Jensen puts up a turnaround shot in the paint, and he scores. He says, I want more than just a rebound. Give him 2 points, and the final score is 64-44. Final score here from the Sevier Valley Center. Emery will play tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. immediately following the women's contest. And unfortunately, that'll do it for us from the Sevier Valley Center for tonight. No time for a post-game show. We got to head on the road and get to Ephraim. We're going to bring you live action as the Golden Eagles square off with CSI. That's coming up at 7 o'clock right here on AM 750 and 103.9 FM. Scott, before we go, I got to get your thoughts on the contest.
I thought they did well. You know, Merritt shot the ball extremely well, put some pressure on the Spartans, but just stayed within the system. Played well. That's a great win right there. Yeah, unfortunate loss yesterday. You know, that's a team that's worthy. That's a team that's worthy of playing for the state championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Final score once again, the Emery Spartans, well, they won it big. They took the final score off. I believe it was 71-56. But Emery gets the victory tonight over the Knights. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more Emery Spartan basketball. Back in about an hour with USU Eastern basketball right here on AM 750 and 103.9 FM. For Scott Labrum, I'm Jordan Buscarini. Go Spartans!
Go Spartans!